Luz and the Garden by Elizabeth Wells. Illustrated by Dana Regan. Building. Store. Sidewalk. Luz and her mom moved to a new building. Before they went inside, Luz looked around. In front of the building was a sidewalk. On the left was another building made of plain brick. On the right was a store. Car. Parking lot. Luz walked around the building to look at the back. There was nothing there except a parking lot for cars. Luz looked sad. At her old house there was a garden. Every summer it was blooming with flowers. The flowers had such a sweet scent. But here there was no space for a garden. Shovel. The next day, Luz and her mom went for a walk. They walked towards two women. The women had shovels. "Do you have a garden?" asked Luz. The women nodded. One woman said, "Yes, it is a garden that the people who live around here all share." Garden. Plot. Rake. The other gardeners let Luz and her mom share the garden. Luz loved meeting so many friendly people. She and her mom got their own garden plot. They could plant whatever they wanted in it. Seeds. Gloves. Luz and her mom worked in the garden every day. First, they used their shovels to dig the soil. Their muscles hurt. After that, they planted vegetable seeds. The gardeners did not just share the garden. They shared everything. One day, Mrs. Cat said, "Luz, here are some pepper seeds." "Thank you, Mrs. Katz," said Luz. "Here are some lettuce seeds." The gardeners worked all summer. They watered the plants. They used special plant food to help the plants grow big. They cut off tough stems from the plants, and they pulled up weeds. Watering can. Plant food. Lettuce. Tomatoes. Luz and her mom loved seeing their new friends at the garden. People worked hard, but they shared stories and jokes too. Soon the garden was full of green leaves and colorful vegetables. Carrots. Squash. Pumpkins. In the fall, Mr. Simpson told Luz and her mom about a dinner for all the gardeners. He said, "Everyone will make food from something they grew in the garden. I hope you will come." "Great," said Mom. "We will both be there." Pizza. Salad. Luz and her mom made a pizza with vegetables from their garden. There were red tomatoes, green peppers, and wrinkled onions. At the dinner, the table was full of food. The gardeners sat down to eat and talk. It was a lot of fun. Luz smiled at her mom. "I can't wait to plant a garden next year." Responding. Target skill. Conclusions. How do you think Luz feels at the end of the story? Copy the chart below. Write details from the story that show how Luz feels at the end. Write about it. Text to self. Luz and her mom share a garden with other people. Write a few sentences as a summary of what it means to share a garden. Tell if you would like to join a garden like that. Include details from the story that show why you would or would not like to share a garden. Target vocabulary. Blooming, mussels, knotted, plain, scent, shovels, tough, wrinkled. Target skill. Conclusions. Use details to figure out more about the text. Target strategy. Analyze, evaluate. Tell how you feel about the text and why. Genre. Realistic fiction is a story that could happen in real life.